everyone, it's Mrs. Kolb again, and today I am here to talk to you about gathering art supplies for the projects that are coming up. Some of you may not have traditional supplies at home and are going to need to maybe go through your cupboards, pantry, and look around the house, even outside, for some different materials to create the assignments with. Even if you have traditional supplies, you can go ahead and create all of them with the ideas given to you today. So first of all, I wanted to just go back for a minute and talk about the assignment. You guys are going to get posted on Blackboard a choice board that is going to ask you to choose one art movement, pop art, modern, or impressionism. And we're going to focus on everyday objects because that will get us moving to use some items from the house and maybe even outside. So we're going to focus on found objects, food art, and nature art. So I wanted to show you some artists who have created different pieces using some of those same things. So this is Archimboldo. He is, or was, a medieval artist who used fruit and flowers and vegetables to create portraits, and then he painted them. Then there is Louise Nevelson, used found objects, mostly scraps of wood, to create assemblages, which are pieces put together in little boxes. And then lastly, there's contemporary artist James Brunt, who used different rock formations and stones to create these large-scale installations. So these are just some ideas of things that you can use around maybe where you live. So we will now look at a website called the Art of Education University, and on here, I'll post this link to Blackboard. On here are ideas for trying to figure out how can I use color, how can I create color from things around the house. So first of all, we can take markers. There's a short little video on here about how to use markers to create some prints, monoprints, and using just markers and water. You can create color using mud. Okay, so around in Virginia, we normally have red clay, but you can probably find also different variations of clay if you go on a nature walk or maybe out in your backyard and mix that mud or clay with water and create some different effects. Okay, you can also make your own brushes. So this short video is going to show you how you can use things like a toothbrush, and then also how you can use like dried out grasses to create your own paintbrush. So you can actually use both ends, where if you want to make them all nice and neat at one end, you can create a simple brush, or if you want things to be a little bit more wild, one end of the brush can be all loose. Okay. You can also use leaves to paint with, and this video will also show you using a Q-tip and then other types of plants. Okay. You can also use coffee and tea to paint with. Different types of coffee and different types of teas will create different shades of brown for you, just simply mixed with water. Okay, and then you can make homemade chalk paint by using flour or cornstarch and mixing it with food dye and a little bit of water to dilute it. Okay, and this video will show you that. And then you can also use spices from around your kitchen, and those spices will give you different colors. Even, so this is like, for example, cayenne pepper and turmeric. And then you can even use things like crystallized sprinkles. I know I have a lot left over from Christmas cookies. And that is it for using different supplies. I'm gonna go back here, actually to here. We'll just put our, oop, I got out of that, sorry. Okay, now I'm gonna show you what kinds of other things you can use around the house to either paint on or construct with. So I just gathered a couple of things like egg cartons that can be cut up, paper towel rolls, toilet paper rolls, and also I even used a Reynolds wrap. So many of these things can be cut up, and if you're gonna make a sculpture, you can assemble with the sculpture. And then I wanted to show you, I collected some things that from my recycling that I'm going to first cut up a Dove soap container, and I will get several small pieces of paper that I can paint on, okay? And so I can get 1, 2, doesn't matter what the shape is, 2, and 3, and then 4, at least 4 good sizes that I can use. After Easter, gave my kids some cards, and I have this envelope that I can cut up and get a nice piece of paper out of the envelope. And even if you don't have scissors at home, just tear the paper. That will give it a nice different type of edge. Okay, and so now I have another piece of paper. Okay, even my tissue boxes I've been saving. And I have all of these great surfaces to work on. Okay, cut this up. And even a cereal box. You'll get several different surfaces in here to use. Open this up. Make it a little easier to cut. Okay, and I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 surfaces I can work on. Okay, and then of course if you have computer paper lying around, that's also helpful just to use that. Try to maximize your paper by cutting in half. Your paintings that you make don't have to be huge. They can be small or various different sizes. That'll make it more interesting. And we're gonna end by introducing to my cat Garfield. So hope you guys have enjoyed this. It's been helpful in any way. Please call or email me with any questions at kkolb@fcps1.org. My office hours again are Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8 to 10. Thank you so much and have a great week.